Welcome to the Week in Review, the show that brings you up to date on the week that was. Here are the top stories. Infosys and TCS reveal conflicting results. MCX gets permission to trade in equities. And Ratan Tata talks about his post-retirement plans. Earnings season kicked off this week, and India's top IT firms TCS and Infosys gave a contrasting picture of the IT sector. Infosys shocked investors with a steeper-than-expected cut in its guidance. Its growth forecast was slashed to just 5% for the current fiscal. Its estimate in April was 8 to 10%. The company's performance in the last 3 months to June also remained flat when compared to the previous quarter. Net profit dropped 1.2% to 2,289 crores, while revenue rose 8.6% quarter-on-quarter to 9,616. Infosys did not provide a guidance for September because of volatile conditions. Infosys CEO SD Shubhalal told Mint the company was falling behind in the short term because of discretionary spending. He added that Infosys's long-term strategies would pay off and take it ahead of rivals. Speaking of rivals, Tata Consultancy Services has raced past Infosys for a 13th quarter in a row. Consolidated net profit for the first quarter rose 14.6% quarter-on-quarter to 3,318 crores, and revenue climbed 12.1% to 14,869. TCS says it saw growth across business segments, even from clients in the financial industry. And while TCS doesn't provide guidance, it says it will continue to beat the NASSCOM forecast of 11 to 14%. Still, analysts have warned that the IT industry as a whole faces problems of declines in pricing power and currency volatility. Moving to telecom, Norwegian firm Telenor is on the lookout for a new joint venture partner in India. Two people familiar with the development have told Mint that the company has hired Citi Global Markets India to find a new partner. Telenor wants to control the new venture by holding a 74% stake in it. Its existing partner Unitech has been resisting its attempts to end the joint venture. The dispute is now with the company law board and the Delhi High Court. In February, a Supreme Court decision cancelled more than 100 telecom licenses, including 22 used by Uninor. The dispute between the MCX stock exchange and markets regulator SEBI has finally come to an end. On Tuesday, SEBI granted MCX a license to trade in equities. SEBI said the move would let MCX SX become a full-fledged stock exchange. The decision allows MCX to now compete directly with rivals like the BSE and NSE. It will be able to offer trading in equity, futures and options. Moving to the economy, new factory output data shows little cause to cheer. The index of industrial production for May climbed 2.4% compared to the same period a year ago. The revised figure for the previous month shows a contraction of 0.9%. In addition, any potential revival in growth could be neutralized by this year's poor monsoon. And here are some stories in brief. Loss-making carrier Jet Airways is taking several measures to cut costs. Executives from the airline have told Mint it could sell and lease back up to 5 planes this quarter. The arrangement could yield at least $50 million. Jet also plans to phase out 100 of its 200 expat pilots. The Union Cabinet has approved a 10,000 crore package of incentives for electronics manufacturers. The package will give manufacturers and SEZs a 20% subsidy on capital expenditure. For those outside SEZs, the subsidy will be 25%. The scheme is part of India's national electronics policy, which seeks to boost local fabrication. The Aditya Birla Group plans to spend over $2 billion over the next 3 years in its fibers business. Chairman Kumar Mangalam Birla says the money will go into increasing capacity. His group is already the world's biggest manufacturer of viscose staple fiber, which is used in a variety of fabrics. And finally, Ratan Tata, the chairman of Tata Sons, has revealed his post-retirement plans. Tata said he would work on child nutrition and rural development. He said helping children this way would change India's mental and physical health in the coming years. Tata will step down as chairman on his 75th birthday this December. And that's all we have for you. Thanks for watching.